everyone, and welcome back to Ireland. So, today we're starting off our video by tending to the chickens' needs a little bit. Got a little bit of a mess in there, nothing too major. We've got plenty of food, but we need to sell some eggs. We have a lot of eggs, so we need to get them sold. So, rather than using the big truck that we've still got full of bales that I still need to unload, not done that yet, I've been and bought this very nice small Macintosh flat deck. It's cost us 8,500, but to be honest, I think it's money well spent. It can be converted, so it can be used for just a general trailer besides, and it can also be converted into a silage trailer as well, which is also very nice. But we wanted it for a flat deck, so that when we're just doing little jobs like selling the eggs, we can just pop them on here and they're good to go. So we need to get it loaded up. We're going to do that first. I never thought while I was at the shop to pick up another egg crate, because we could have done with one. Could have done with a second one, because that has filled up rather fast. So we might pick one up during the episode at some point. If not, we will. I'll get one while I'm about off camera. We'll pick one up at some point. We are going to need it, but it's not in a desperate hurry. So we'll get this one loaded up. Use my amazing front loader skills as usual. Hey, did it first time that time. Hey. We'll get these loaded onto our nice little flat deck, and we'll go and get them sold. Not sure what the price of eggs is at the moment. We will have a look in a few moments and see what they are going for. There we go. You gonna stay there? No, you're not. Stay. We'll be able to put the front loader down a bit more. That's better. Right, let's put that back into road position. Don't want to be poking it through anybody's windscreen. That reminds me, actually, I need to turn traffic back on, because I turned it off while Nat was helping us. Turned it off while Nat was helping us because she was struggling with driving at the time. I just never turned it back on, so now it's back on. We'll keep it on. So let's just get these last couple of boxes loaded up. Hopefully they'll strap down on the trailer with everything else. Put them all nice and neat like so. So anyway, while we're doing this, I've been having a think. I've had a busy couple of days, so I've had plenty of time to think while I've been doing what I've been doing. If you've been watching Nat's channel, obviously she's told you we've been decorating around the house. So, what I'd like to do, I know I said I wanted to buy another field, a bigger field, to get us around the map. So we're not all in the same area all the time, because that's all we seem to be at the moment. We're just constantly in and around the chicken farm. So what I was thinking is I would like to buy the cow farm. It's right up the top end of the map. I'll show you in just a second. Go on the map. It's up here. So we're currently here, and it's up this area of the map. So what I'm thinking, it's just facing the shop. I'd like to buy this farm. It's basically this entire area here, so you get quite a nice yard, two nice sized yards with it. It's 221,520. Currently on 201,481. So I'd like to buy that, but obviously we're going to need the money to buy the farm. Hold on a minute, actually, let's just have a look where the best price for eggs is. Set off, otherwise I'm going to be driving blindly. Ooh, they're on a bit of a downturn at the moment, but we do need to sell them because we need the crate back. 3244 waterfront sales. Where is that? Over the thing. Oh, oh, it's down there. Right, so we're going. Oh, we've not been down there. We're going left. Okay. So, obviously we need to buy the cow farm. We've got plenty of bales. We've got loads of, not loads, but we've got a fair few bales sat there waiting to go for cow food. We've got the animal trailer, so we're all set up for that. The only thing we haven't got is the equipment to mix the food and to basically keep the production going. We've got a baler, so we're fine with the bales. It's just literally like a windrower and stuff like that for keeping silage bales and what have you going. So, my thought process is, the cornfield is ready. I was going to use it for whole crop silage. I'm not going to now. I've decided against it. I think we'll just harvest it as a crop and get the corn sold. I'm not sure what the price is at the moment. We'll check in a minute. But I'm thinking we'll keep as just a normal crop. We'll get it harvested. And then what we can do is potentially buy the equipment we need for doing the rest of the bale work. And then what I was thinking is we may have to lease it, but we will at least be able to buy a tedder and maybe a windrower with what we get from the corn. And then I'm thinking the two grass fields that are next to the farm, we will get them baled up into silage bales again and get them sold, and that should then give us a good boost in money towards buying the cow farm and maybe buying a bit of equipment that we need. That is my thought process anyway. Whether it's going to work out like that in actual fact, I'm not too sure, but we will figure it out as we're going. I'm pretty sure it will work out, but I suppose we'll only find out by doing. Right, where is this sell point? Not too probably around in third person. Ooh, that's a bit of a tight sell point. Some Strapham. Yeah. You sold one box. We don't want to go. Okay. So we'll drop trailer, I'll unload the eggs. Could have actually put them around the side really. Doesn't really matter. Unless they're in the wrong sell point. It could be might need to be in this one. Find out. Get them off the trailer anyway. We'll do it properly. We'll do it the legit way. So, now, the question is, can I do this without mucking it up? No. Still mucked it up. What's going on there? I'm catching myself on the trailer. Move over a tad. Push them on too far when I've been picking up. Oh, oh, that's a bit more. So that's not bad. Oh, £8.5 grand. Can't complain at that. It's definitely worth it. Probably worth more than the crop that we've been using for feeding the chickens. So, yeah, quite pleased with that. Getting roughly £80 a box. Oh no, 486 a box. And we're playing on normal, we're not on easy. So, yeah, quite happy with that. That is definitely a nice little bonus. Yeah, so we're gonna get the header for the combine, so we do need to buy that as well. The one I'm looking at can do sunflowers as well. Now obviously we have got sunflowers planted, so we're going to need a header for doing that. So I thought, well, we might as well buy a header. We'll do the corn as a crop rather than silage, and we'll do the sunflowers as well. The header's going to get used, so why not? Oh, I've not strapped down the cage. Yeah, so we'll just do them both as we'll just do it as a full crop, and then we can do the sunflowers with a header as well. Quite straightforward. I'm just hoping that we're going to get enough money from the corn, and if we turn those two fields into silage bales again, to be able to afford the cow farm and the equipment we're going to need. Like I said, we can lease the grass equipment again. I really do want to buy the grass equipment. I don't want to keep leasing. It feels like cheating a little bit when we keep leasing stuff, but obviously we do need to do it to keep moving forward. At the moment, I'm hoping that in the next couple of episodes we will be able to get that equipment bought, and then we've got it. And then all the grass equipment and stuff like that can be kept up at the cow farm, because that's mainly where it's going to be needed. So hopefully that's the plan, and hopefully it goes well. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to drop this at the farm. I'm going to take, obviously because I've got to drive the combine up to the shop to pick up the header for the corn header, because it's just the only thing that can lift it. So what I'll do is I'm going to cut here. I'm just going to sorry, losing my words. Just going to go and drop this off and put everything back where it should be. Go and get the corn header, and then I'll be back ready to do the harvest. Just thought I'd quickly cut back in while we buy the header. The one we're going to be getting is this Capello Diamant HS12. It's 67,000. Perfectly good for what we need. 9 meters, and we can go 6 miles an hour with it. But 67,900 is perfectly adequate. Hopefully we will make that back with the corn crop. We should do. We've got 2 reasonable sized fields of corn, so hopefully we will get enough with it. We'll quickly look at the price of corn while I'm here. Where are we? Currently down, which is unfortunate. He's on a downturn, but hopefully by the time the crop is being harvested, it'll be back on an upturn. That is hopeful anyway. It might not be, but hopefully it is. Oh, I hate the way these things spawn. I say that near enough every time I come to this shop. It's rather awkward the way they put them when they come in. There we go. That'll do. We can get down the road of it reasonably easy as well. It's not overly wide. Quite happy with that. Right, anyway, I will see you at the field in just a moment. Okay, so we're at the field now. We'll just go and grab a tractor. Yeah, I think we'll use John Deere. First one we'll come to. Perfectly adequate for doing some carting. John Deere is always a good choice. I don't know whether you may have noticed, but I do like my older sort of classic type tractors. They are I wouldn't say my favourite, but I prefer them to some of the modern ones. Don't get me wrong, the modern ones are really nice and they look really good and they perform exceedingly well. But I just like the uniqueness of the older type tractors. You know, it's like most John Deere tractors now look all the same. These just had, each one of the older generations just has such a unique look about them. They all look different, and I think that's what I just like about a lot of the older style tractors. They do have a unique look about them. But that's me. That's something I just like. So anyway, we're going to jump back in the Massey, and we're going to get this head unfolded. Is the combine unfolded? No, it's not. Get that unfolded too. There we go. Can't see through the tree. I don't want to hit that bush. While I was on my way down here, I didn't catch it on camera, unfortunately, because I wasn't recording at the time. I accidentally hit a bush with the back end of the combine, and it sent me somersaulting in the air. It was rather amusing, but at the same time, wasn't. So, but yeah. Hopefully this corn will make us a reasonable amount of money. It is fully fertilised, it is fully lined, so it is the best it can be. Hopefully it will net us a reasonable profit. I'm not going to say it's going to make us loads. If it can just pay for the header, to be fair, I'll be quite happy with that, because the real profit will come from the sunflowers. The sunflowers will net us the most profit out of both of these crops, but it's nice to have. Just one second, actually. Did I actually buy the right one? Sure, this one can. Yeah, it can. Just wanted to make sure then. Didn't want to dupe for myself out of money. Yeah, this is the one that can do sunflowers as well. So I'm quite happy with that. So, what I'm going to do, as usual, I'm going to go into a time lapse while we get this done. And then it'll be over and done with. And we can move on to the next job. See you in a moment. Okay, that's the field done. And to be honest, one full trailer, not too bad. I'm quite impressed with that. Considering this is a field that we didn't particularly have in the beginning. I know we'd probably get more money out of it if it was a whole crop silage. But with us doing silage on the multiplayer recently and what have you, I thought, no, we won't do another silage video. I think we will leave it for now, and we'll do one later. Might be better off doing one up near the cow farm, and then we can use the silage for the cows and look on the trailer, and then we can also use it for selling some as well. Use it as like a drip supply of money. So, where is the best place to sell our corn? So the price has stopped dropping on the port now, but it's still down on the factory, but it's still the best price. We'll sell it. I don't particularly want to, but I do want to get the money in. Right, so we're going to have to go up and then turn right. I do want to get the money in to get our plans going, but at the same time I don't want to undersell us for the crops we're producing. But saying that though, I'm already underselling us by not our cover crops not doing too bad. Hopefully that should be ready to plough in very soon. I'm already underselling us by not doing the silage, but like I said, because we've done a reasonable amount of silage silage stuff in multiplayer recently. Oh, those cones are a real nuisance just there. I didn't want to be doing any more and getting very repetitive. So I thought, we've not done the corn harvest, we'll do corn instead. So let's get this down to the sell point and we'll get it sold. Then hopefully we'll get a rough idea how much we're going to get for the two fields. I know one is a little bit bigger than the other, but we'll get roughly about the same amount of money for each field. I think the one we've just done is the bigger one. It might be small. It might be smaller. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure that is the bigger one of the two fields. But anyway, it'll give us a rough estimate. Now there is still a little bit in the combine from that field, so it is only going to be a rough guess anyway. But I do think, changing topic, I do think that the cow farm is a good step forward. It will be a bit extra progression towards where I'd like to be, because I do want us to have more animals than just chickens. As much as we love the chickens, I think cows are a little bit more of an achievement, shall we say. Chickens aren't hard to do, they're not hard to get. We definitely need something a little bit more robust around the farm. Plus it'll give us something more for the New Holland to do, because the New Holland tractor can then go and live up at the cow farm. I think it'll be a good place for it to live, and then we'll just have to bring it down to do eggs and stuff whenever we need it, or bales. But we'll figure it. Just gonna be a little bit of travelling around, but we get to see more of the map, which is fine. I do need to, that's another point as well, I do need to stop cutting out my travelling as much. 21,000, so we're going to get about 40,000 for the, what else have we been driving to the fence? We're going to get about 40,000 for both fields, maybe a little bit more. Not quite as much as the header. I don't think. How much did we have to start with? We're 210, was it? So yeah, we're going to have a little bit less than what we started with. But like I said, if we do the silage bales off the grass field, get that done, get that all baled up and sold, and then hopefully that'll give us the money to buy the cow farm and the machinery to go with it, and that should be good to go then. Really, I just wanted to cover the cost of the header so that we can do sunflowers and the corn. What the road am I supposed to be driving on here? I can't remember. But anyway, even though we drove down here, I'm going to cut here. I'll see you back at the field, and then we'll go straight back into a time lapse to get that field finished off. So, see you in a few moments. Okay, that's the combine put away, and we got 74% off this field, just a little bit that was already in the combine before, so this was the smaller of the two fields. Now let's just check the price. Corn is still down at 740. Going to the factory again, which is that one over there, yeah. So what we'll do, we'll go and get this one sold. It's not going to quite cover the cost of the header, unfortunately. But it's still a help towards paying for it. Like I said, could have been worth more as silage. Could have been worth a lot more. But like I said, don't want to be too repetitive, even though I'm repeating myself now. Don't want to be too repetitive with the crops. So obviously them two fields are now vacant. The cover crop, the oilseed, what is it? Oilseed radish, I think it's called, is nearly ready to be ploughed in. So what I am actually thinking with those fields is the very far one, the smallest one, the last one we just harvested them, is going to be another wheat field, and that will be for chicken feed again, just to make sure we keep our chicken feed supplies up, because I think we've nearly used everything that's in the trailer, that I would like to get another trailer load. So I think what we'll do is we'll plant another wheat crop in there, and then that will basically keep the chickens going. And then the other three fields, I'm thinking of doing something different. So I'm thinking we should possibly do rye, or something along them lines anyway. Never done rye before, so definitely something to have a go at. And we'll get them planted and see how we fare doing them. And hopefully that should turn out alright for us. Like I said, we'll get the other, the two grass fields build up, silage bales as well, which will give us the money then to do the cows, and everything should just plod along nicely. I might not do all three fields as rye, I'm not too sure yet. We'll make a bit of decision when the time comes. I'll have a think about it before next episode, or whenever we decide to actually do it. So we'll get this last little bit sold now. Yeah, 15,000. Didn't quite cover the cost of the header, because we were on 210,000. So we're still a good 30,000 nearly off covering the cost of it, but it helps, and I'm sure when we use it, the header for the sunflowers, it will more than cover the cost of buying it. The sunflowers are worth quite a lot. So anyway, I'm gonna cut here, because again we drove down here. We're gonna drive back. Don't want to bore you too much with travelling. So I'll cut here, and then when we get back, we're going to do the last job of the day, and we're going to take a look at our sunflower crop and get it all fertilised. I was actually just thinking, crossed my mind then. So where the main farmyard is a full block, because a lot of these areas come from blocks. And not all of them, but some of them do. And we don't use the main farmyard. It belongs to us, but we don't use it. I prefer to use chicken yard. I just want it to be a bit different. So what I was just thinking is this is worth 538,000. Now, we've harvested our crop out of 45 and 42, and we've only got oilseed radish in 44 and 43. So that doesn't really stand us at anything other than the seed. So what I was potentially thinking is, with that 538,000, we could buy the cow farm and buy field 10. We could quite easily afford the pair of them and have a little bit of change left over to be able to buy the animals and some of the equipment we need. Not too sure. Because obviously it would only leave us... Sorry, got a frog in my throat. Not too sure, because it was only leave us with field 29, 30, 19 as grass, and then we'd have 10 and 29 as arable. But I'm sure once we bale these two fields up into silage, that would potentially then give us enough money to buy another field, which we could go for one of these smaller ones maybe down here or up here, 24 or 25. Have a think about that one. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Do you think we should sell this block here? Because we don't use it. We don't use the main yard. And obviously we will lose 4 fields. But we'd gain the cow farm. Well, we could buy any of these fields. Well, not that one. Probably buy that. 11, 10, any of them. And then if we do some silage bales and get them sold, we could buy potentially another field. Maybe not a big one, like maybe 25 or 24. But we would definitely gain a field out of doing that. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. And we may do that for the next episode. Otherwise, we'll just stick with the plans that we already had. And we'll keep the fields that we've already got. Just like to know what you guys think we should do. My vote is to sell the farm and then buy the cow farm instead. But I like to know what you guys think as well. So just leave us a comment and we'll take it from there, see what we need to do. So yeah, the last job of the day is to just quickly go and fertilise our sunflowers. They are growing very nicely, by the looks of it, as we were passing a minute ago. We'll have a proper look in a second. And hopefully they should be ready in the next few days. Probably going to be, I'm guessing, next Tuesday when they'll be ready to harvest. But yeah, it'll definitely be next week. It's not going to be but they are looking incredibly healthy. And look at them. They look really good. Hopefully they net us a good profit, because this field is a reasonable size now that it's been put together as one field rather than 2 smaller fields. I do feel like that was a good decision. Back up. Hopefully I can do this. I am terrible with these sprayers. I'm actually considering changing this for one with that goes straight on the back of the tractor, because I really don't like this sprayer. But anyway, right, so now we're in position. Let's get spraying. Here we go. Zoom out a little bit so that I can see what I'm doing. Probably going to make a hash of it as usual, because I am really bad with the sprayer. Doing too bad at the moment though. Not sure if we own them trees at the back there actually. Might be something to look at doing, maybe cutting some trees down, bit of forestry. Potentially make this field bigger then as well. I thought. It's definitely a thought. One second, let's turn that off a second. Back up again. We own it. Not sure if we do. No, we don't. 231,000. Something we could look at doing though. Buying those trees. Cut down up to the road that you can just see back there to extend this field out, and then keep the back area for forestry maybe? Something we could potentially do. Yeah, that might be a nice idea. I'll have a think about that one. 200,000, not a bad investment. We'll probably get quite a bit of that back from the wood. And I'm completely missing the field by doing this. Yeah, we could probably make a chunk of that back from the wood. And then take it from there. That's something to think about. Just the centre part of the field to do now. Shouldn't take us too long to get this last little bit done. And this field will be 100%. And we'll get some good money out of these, hopefully. Another thing with sunflowers, they are a very good crop and they are worth quite a lot of money. But they're a bit like canola, maybe worse actually than canola. They're worth a lot of money, but you don't get a lot of litres per field. So, I'm guessing a field like this we may get... It's been a while since I've done sunflowers, but best guess, probably going to get about a trailer, maybe. Roughly. Approximately get a trailer full sunflower or sunflower seeds from this field, so it might surprise me, I might be wrong, but from what I remember, I did do a reasonably big field when I last did sunflowers, and I didn't get an awful lot out of the field. I can't remember if it was fully fertilised or anything, it was quite a while ago. But I know I didn't net a lot of litres out of quite a large field. It was definitely bigger than this field. But like I said, it might not have been fertilised or everything like that. I honestly can't remember. It's been a while. Definitely been a few months since I've done sunflowers. It's been quite some time. But we'll be doing them very, very soon. That folded up properly, yeah? Yep, there we go. You can just see it in the mirror. Right. We'll get this back where it belongs. Back in our yard. I'm still quite surprised. You know, the fact that this is just a chicken farm. It is just a small chicken farm. It's quite spacious. It is quite a big yard for what it is. You know, I wouldn't mind. We've not got a ton of equipment, but we have got a reasonable amount of equipment so far in this small, tiny yard. I am quite impressed. Definitely got plenty of room, especially the fact that we've got those sheds there now as well. And because I honestly thought they were part of the chicken area, but they're not. And then we have the massive shed at the back as well, where we keep the combine. It's quite a lot of space on this farm. Definitely. Large yard. Okie dokie. Put the Massey Ferguson away. Our little Massey. Park it next to its big brother. And there we go. All done. So, that's it for today, guys. Just want to quickly say sorry if I've been rambling and droning on a little bit tonight. Like I said, it's been a busy 4 days for me. Quite tired. So if I have been rambling, I do apologise. But I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell. And we will see you again very soon. Bye for now.